Dr. Smith and his wife, Mary, had just arrived in London for their honeymoon. They were excited to explore the city, but they were also looking forward to relaxing and spending time together. They checked into the London Hotel, which was a beautiful old building with a lot of history. The room they were assigned was on the third floor, and it was a little bit creepy. The walls were dark and the furniture was outdated, but it was a clean and comfortable room. Dr. Smith and Mary decided to unpack and then go out for the dinner. As they were unpacking, Dr. Smith noticed a strange smell in the room. It was a faint, sweet smell, but it was also unpleasant. He couldn't quite place it. "Do you smell that?" he asked Mary. "Yes," she said. "It's a bit strange." They decided to ignore the smell and finish unpacking. After dinner, they went to bed early. That night, Mr. Smith and Mary went to bed early. They were both tired from their long journey, and they wanted to be well rested for their day of sightseeing. However, Dr. Smith couldn't sleep. He kept thinking about the creepy room they were staying in. He also kept hearing strange noises coming from the hallway. He got out of the bed and went to the window and looked out at the city. But he couldn't relax. He kept thinking about the room 3. The noises were getting louder. They sounded like footsteps, but they were too heavy to be human. Dr. Smith was starting to feel scared. He went back to the bed and tried to sleep, but he couldn't. He kept imagining things in the shadows. He was sure that something was in the room with him. Finally, he gave up and got out of the bed. He turned the light on and looked around the room. There was nothing there, but he still didn't feel safe. He went to the door and opened it. The hallway was empty. He stepped out into the hallway and closed the door behind him. He stood there for a moment, listening. He could still hear the noises, but they seemed to be coming from farther away. He started to walk down the hallway. The noises got louder as he got closer to room 3. He stepped in the front of the door and listened. The noises were coming from inside the room. He could hear someone crying. He knocked on the door. "Hello?" he said. "Is anyone there?" There was no answer. He knocked again, louder this time. "Please," he said, "I can hear someone crying. Are you okay?" Still no answer. Dr. Smith slowly turned the doorknob and opened the door. The room was dark, but he could see a figure huddled in the corner. "Hello?" he said. "Is anyone there?" The figure didn't move. Dr. Smith took a step into the room. "It's okay," he said. "I'm here to help." The figure slowly raised its head, and it was a young woman. And she was crying. "Please," she said, "help me." Dr. Smith went to the woman and put his arm around her. "It's okay," he said. "I'm here now." He led the woman out of the room and down the hallway. They went to the front desk and told the clerk what had happened. The clerk called the police, and the woman was taken to the hospital. Dr. Smith never saw the woman again, but he never forgot her. He knew that something terrible had happened to her in room 3, and he was determined to find out what it was. The next day, Dr. Smith went back to room 3. He wanted to see if he could find any clues about what would happen to the woman. The room was empty and clean. There was no sign of anything out of the ordinary. Dr. Smith checked the closets and under the bed, but he didn't find anything. He was about to give up when he noticed a small hole in the wall.